All right. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Red Rocket, live at 5. Red Rocket, live at 5.
Ow! Here we are again. It's Friday, and we are doing it live.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Yeah. And it wouldn't be a Red Rocket live at 5 here in the Pacific Northwest, the beautiful Pacific Northwest, might I add, without a little disclaimer from my homie, Homeless Harry.
This channel offers no advice regarding the nature, potential value, or suitability of any particular digital asset that may be talked about or discussed. Viewers should not construe any information displayed, published, or provided by this channel as legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice.
Thank you. So before I go into the macro news, I have a little funny thing for you. This is just a little thing, kind of like this is kind of how it goes to me in my head when I think of people investing in some of the crazier meme coins out there. This is kind of what the conversation looks like to me. Here it goes. Hey, buddy, you've been glued to Twitter all day. What's going on? Yeah, for one, Boomer, it's called X now. And two, I'm waiting for Elon Musk to tweet Tesla SpaceNet 42069. If he does, my crypto is going to go to the moon, bro. Sounds pretty cool, actually. Show me the chart. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let me pull it up here. Let's see. Tesla SpaceNet 420. Oh, there it is. Oh, what's going on? Well, looks like the project got rugged. I guess I'll go back to Wendy's. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? But you're not going to find that with 100. All right? 100 is a totally different project, totally different game, totally different devs, just totally different. It's unique and it hits different, like what the kids say, right? It just hits different, bro. So let's go into the macro news of the week, which is Binance former CEO, the founder, next CEO, CZ, sentenced to 4 months in federal prison Tuesday for violations of anti-money laundering laws during his time running the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. The U.S. judge, Richard Jones, was skeptical of the government's request that CZ be sentenced to 3 years in prison despite federal sentencing guidelines suggesting an 18-month sentence due to his cooperation with the investigation and his status as a first-time offender. CZ pled guilty only to failing to set up an adequate anti-money laundering program at Binance, rather than to money laundering itself or other more serious crimes. The judge agreed with the government that some jail time was necessary to deter other would-be lawbreakers, even if it was unlikely that CZ himself would break the law again. CZ's lawyers requested that he be sentenced to probation with no jail time, arguing that he has already shown remorse for his offense and, more importantly, has remediated. Hope I said that right. They also noted that no defendant in a remotely similar Bank Secrecy Act case has ever been sentenced to incarceration. CZ pled guilty to failing to maintain an effective anti-money laundering program in November. At the same time, Binance admitted to engaging in violations of the Bank Secrecy Act, failing to register as a money transmitting business, and other violations. CZ agreed to personally pay a $50 million fine, while Binance agreed to pay a $4.3 billion fine and to retain an independent compliance monitor for 3 years to oversee its anti-money laundering systems. A Binance spokesperson said in an email that the company has created a culture of compliance, security, and transparency in recent years and has updated its Know Your Customer protocols, expanded its anti-money laundering capabilities while hiring key compliance personnel with experience at the highest levels of law enforcement and traditional finance. So that is the main macro news of the week. CZ, they got him. They got him for 4 months, but could have been worse. Could have been much worse. Of course, the government was going for so much more, but the judge, what was his name? Richard Jones. I think he had a more appropriate response. Although I do still feel that CZ's lawyers were right in the fact that because other people that had been charged with these types of things and the Bank Secrecy Act had ever been sentenced to incarceration, why should he? But they ultimately decided to give him 4 months in the slammer. So now he's gonna have some street cred. What up? So yeah. Okay, so that's the macro news, the micro news, the news that you are all here for, the news that you really care about, and that's 100. 100 devs made an exciting, pretty big announcement today that it could be next week when we see the new chain go live. How big is that? Now, they are leaving room for error. Or not error, room for if anything doesn't go right or whatever. They're just saying, hey, that's what it's looking like. That's what it's projected to be. But don't shoot the messenger if it doesn't happen. So that's what it is. So if it doesn't happen to happen next week, then rest assured it is coming near, and it'll be like a thief in the night. So it's exciting, super exciting. There's just what's going to happen and what it's going to do is that we're going to finally see this opportunity open for a lot of us to keep this momentum, right? We've been at this lull. We've been kind of at this spot where a lot of us have wanted to. A lot of us were in the practice of DCAing, and a lot of us have just come every time it's time to DCA, and we're either DCAing into Bitcoin or other projects or whatever. But it just feels a little bit empty that we haven't been able to DCA into 100. Well, that time is coming soon. So just stay tuned, and it's going to happen before you know it. So the message today that I wanted to share with everybody is that this video right here, and if you're listening, this is for the diamond holders, okay? For when we get on this new chain, HODL and DCA is the name of the game. And it doesn't matter which direction the price goes. If the price goes down, what do? We HODL and we DCA. If the price shoots up, what do? We HODL and we DCA. Dollar cost average, right? We are going to benefit going in either direction. And that is the intent. Both are important strategies in trying to get the most out of your investment. If you're in here, you're a diamond holder, chances are you're a long-term holder and a long-term investor, and those are the ones that end up winning the most. Okay? And, we know we don't have a crypto Bible, but if we did, I would imagine that in the book of Nakamoto, chapter 4, verses 43 and 44, it would read something like, "For a good investor does not bear bad investments, nor does a bad investor bear good investments. For every crypto wallet is judged by its investments." Okay? That's just a little food for thought when it comes to the brood of vipers that we call influencers on YouTube. We have seen so many people following these influencers, these crypto influencers, only to their own peril. Okay? If you haven't seen it, and if you haven't learned that enough in the 100 community, it's the reality. The reality is there's just a lot of people, not everybody. There's some good ones out there. To their credit, there are some good ones out there. But as we've seen, there's also a lot of bad ones that have these deals where they're making deals with these crypto companies or crypto devs. Devs are giving them a whole bunch, and it's just a pump and dump scheme, right? It seems to be like one of the most executed plays, scams in crypto today. And 100 has just fully committed to not getting involved in that. And anybody who's holding now already knows that. And that's going to be something that we are going to want to share with other people when we hit that new chain. So that's the name of the game there. And when we do get out there, this is a community-run token. The community, it's on the community to decide what our ultimate success is going to be and what we're going to go. In the chat, I see Boring Day in Crypto. I see you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. So, but being that it's crypto run, it's on us to be able to go out and share with it, share our experiences. So as we're going in, we now it'll be a year. Actually, this month, it'll be on the 11th of this month, will be the birthday of 100 when it was first released on the Binance Smart Chain. And so as we come up on this year, on its first birthday, we have that type of experience to explain to people that the devs in that full year did not ever sell. They never rugged. They educated. They took the time. Then there were some pivots in there that showed that they are always going to protect this project and protect their investors. And that's what we want. We want to advertise. We want to let people know that's our experience. One person did ask me this week, though, and it was really cool. It was really cool. And it had some, it made me think. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to ask the audience this too. But the question was, what are your plans once you have a life-changing amount of 100 and it's time to start taking profits? And I knew that it wouldn't be years before I'd even be thinking about that. Of course, we're thinking about centralized exchanges. My whole goal this whole time has been, I want to get us in the top 100. Then I want to get us in the top 50. And then I want to see us in the top 10. By that time, that is going to be life-changing money. Life-changing money. So what are your plans when you have life-changing money and you can now take profits? And I think that's a good question, something that a lot of people can think about, because it allows you to set a goal. Set a goal, for example, it would be, well, how much 100 do I need at 100 million market cap? How much 100 do I need at a $500 million market cap? At a $1 billion market cap? How much 100 do I need now that by the time we reach 100 million market cap, 200, 300, 500, 1 billion, that it becomes life-changing money and you can start taking profits? And that's the question. That is the question. And so then that allows you to think about your own strategy and about what we've been talking about this whole time with holding and DCAing. One thing with the DCAing, one thing I saw that I didn't really like was that there were people taking advantage of the DCA. We had a DCA group that would do it every Friday. So they would wait for everybody to DCA, and then they would end up selling out from underneath them. So I think when you DCA, it just has to be a little bit more of a decentralized and more of a sporadic type thing to keep that people who have those strategies to play against you at bay. So keep that in mind because we do want to do it, and I thought it was really cool though because I'd never been in a community that ever took that approach into DCAing. So I thought that was really cool, just how this community has got in there. They've just been engaged the whole way. One of the things, actually, it's funny that Boring Day in Crypto is in my chat. One thing I have in my wall is now if you're in the cartoon version, you see behind my right shoulder the 100 Anon logo. Well, on my wall that I keep on me, he made a metal 100 Anon figure and plasma cut it, sent it to me, and I just love it. I love it. And when I was doing the Keep It 100 contest, there was one coin that I had to wait and I had to send out. I finally got it sent out, and he has reported that he's got it today. And the Easy Q, he got his 100 coin. So here, let's give a round of applause to that one. Let's see. All right. Normally we don't do the round of applause. Normally we go with the air horn. So Easy Q for being winner number 5 of the Keep It 100 contest. Yes. And so when we get on this new chain, once we start getting our footing and start getting some traction, I have 5 more coins to give away. 5 more coins. So this will sort of allow us to kind of sit down and strategize. And you in the community, if there's ideas that you have, type of contest you would like to see and you would like to participate in, hit me up in my inbox, either on X or in Telegram, and give me your ideas, what you would like to see for a contest. Now, the one parameter that has to be in place, that just has to, is that it's for U.S. U.S. residents only. Anybody residing in the United States that I can mail in the United States. That's the only limitation I have. But other than that, if you guys have any ideas that you guys want to see, that would be invited. I'm inviting you guys to send me your suggestions. Okay. So really, that's the name of the game today. It's going to be short. It's going to be sweet. You will see me experimenting with the channel a little bit here and there. One thing I really like was the interaction with the audience. I do like that one-to-one, inviting people to come on and talk. And so that's something I'm still toying around with. And as the community grows, I hope that this becomes a go-to channel for anybody in the group, and always a place where we're having fun, we're encouraging people, and we're keeping each other focused, we're keeping each other safe. That is what we want to do. We want to make sure that we're all looking out for each other, because we are all in this together and we're all going to win. That's it. So I think without further ado, that's what I got. What else? Do I have any other? Oh, yeah. Nope, I don't have anything else, guys. That is all I have for today. I will catch you guys next Friday. Same time, same state of mind, doesn't matter. And we'll do that. We'll see you guys. And if I have news to report, one thing that we'll be looking at is if we can get on that new chain or not. If we do that, it's gonna be lit in here. And if we can get on the next chain, if we can get on the chain in this next week, I definitely want to have some guests on the show because we gotta throw a party. It's gonna be exciting. So, yes, that is what I have. Red Rocket talking to you live from the Pacific Northwest, and I will catch you next week.